And welcome to 14 viewers. Wow.
Hello.
We're starting our next series, a homebrew session of Star Wars 5e, starting in the Old Republic, so it's going to be fun. Hello, Super Geeked Up. Oh, that's you, Jeff. Puma Man Redux. Star Trek 5e. Yeah. I accidentally said Star Trek during the last game at one point, and I got berated.
I see you're rocking the dark side there, Greg.
Yeah, BD Dog, thank you. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. Some quick things real fast. As always, you're hearing it now. The music from Tabletop RPG Music. He also has some sci-fi music, which I'll be using for this. So check him out if you want your own music, your own RPGs. It's free to use. He will never DMCA you if you stream. And he has a Foundry VTT module you can pull in to get all that stuff. As always, you can find all of my socials here, but I say it every time on my link tree. We're going to go through everybody else in a second, so we'll skip that for now, and then after I get through the quick stuff, we'll all give our where we come from, what we do, how we've survived this world. Let's see. If you happen to be going through the Old Republic, they used really strange food stuff that was filled with tons of carbs, like ramen, the 50-cent ramen, not even the good stuff. But if you want to not get diabetes. Hey, Jeff, can you do it?
What do you want me to do?
The diabetes.
Diabetes.
And check out Emmy Ramen. You can use any of those links if you're in Canada or the US. If you use the code R-the-Roll, you get $5 off your meal. It helps against diabetes. It helps us, the stream, and you get the product. Yay! Win.
And Wilfred Brimley was a Star Wars actor.
Was he really?
Yes.
Which...
He had the non-canon glasses.
Oh, jeez.
Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Diabetes.
There you go. So, so I think that's it for the standard stuff. So let's just go around the horn here. Everybody you can tell who you are and where you hail from and talk about that if you want. So, we'll start with Cyber Symbiosis.
Hi, yes. Woody Arnold. I'm the creator of Cyber Symbiosis. I'm playing Valis Core and tonight. And I am from the greater Seattle area. Yes, that's my website, MrDragon.com. I am the creator of the comic series Cyber Symbiosis, and we are currently doing a Kickstarter to fund our graphic novel. So you'll find that on Kickstarter under Cyber Symbiosis, spelled like it sounds.
Cool. And we will get into that in a bit, but if you want to find his graphic novel that's currently under a Kickstarter, you can go to tinyurl.com/cybersymbiosis and it'll take you there. You could also just search Cyber Symbiosis on Kickstarter and you'll find it that way too. Still trying to get it funded, so any bit you do can help. Appreciate anything you all do. So, next up is, I think we'll go to Jeff from Super Geeked Up.
Hi.
Yeah!
Thanks for having me. What do you want, an intro?
Yeah. Just tell people, like, at least for this first time, like, what it's about, what you do, where can they find you?
Sure, I'm Jeff Burns. I do a show called Super Geeked Up, which we did last night, actually. Woody was on it. We do a geeky chat and improv comedy show. So it's kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway, but all geekified. And we do it Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we have a live chat like you're having right now. It's a lot of fun. YouTube.com/ oh, you see the links right there on the screen. Super Geeked Up, all that good stuff. And yeah, and we also have a Kickstarter going right now because I'm also a sci-fi fantasy author. Tales of Monstrosity. You can go to actually, just, you know what, go to my website. It's right on the homepage. First thing you see. There's a link right there.
There you go.
You can click it, and we got some cool stretch goals already in effect.
I actually have it. Nope, wrong one. I actually have your Tales of Monstrosity right here. Boom! tinyurl.com/monstertales.
And I think we're gonna do a special contest today, right? About that too? About the book?
That's right. So I was waiting for this moment. In fact, there is a free giveaway for the book that is being published on this Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is already funded, so you're gonna get the book. You can enter the You can enter the giveaway by putting exclamation enter. That's exclamation ENTER. If you put that into the chat, you'll automatically get entered into the giveaway. So check that out. And we'll remind people a few times.
All different kind of monster stories, folks. Like just not as well-known monsters, so a little more unique monster tales.
And the stories aren't really, you could say, standard for that type of monster either. It's kind of all creative and new and
like there's some horror ones, but there's also like mine is a very comedic one, and there's other funny ones, and there's a lot of urban fantasy stuff in there too. Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty.
Thanks.
And we'll remind the chat a few times.
If that's your wife saying awesome show about Super Geeked Up, thank you. I don't know about that. If that was to that.
Yeah, that's the moderator. The so-called wife I have that some people claim is either 3D printed or an AI. So her backstory is still pending, apparently.
She can be both.
Yeah. Red Baron, welcome. And very good thing to say in the chat. Can never go wrong with that.
Curse you, Red Baron. You always shoot down Snoopy.
Okay. Lastly, we have Chaz. So Chaz, go ahead and tell him about who you are.
Hey, folks. Well, I'm an amateur drone pilot in upstate New York.
Name Chaz.
Yes.
So, cool. Well, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. So,
someone said I sound like a McDonald's drive-thru. Do I sound better?
It's about the same.
You still sound
but you sound like that.
Yes. Can I have
you've been like that for a while.
Can I have a deep DQ? What do you?
A DQP?
DQP.
I almost got one today, but my wife, usually it's the other way around, but today my wife stopped me from getting something unhealthy.
Do I sound better now?
A little bit.
Sounds about this. Yeah, maybe a little bit actually.
Slightly louder.
Okay, well, we'll go with
turn it
that.
down a bit.
Oh, someone says much better. Great. Okay, cool.
Yeah, nice. Thank you, lister mates. So let me go ahead and change the music here. This is not the right music. Oh, let's do this one. This starts out by all of you being interrupted in something one of your characters were doing in some way or another. Let's start with, let's just do the same order real quick. So, Cyber, what is something that Valis Core would be doing when the Sith get a hold of her and pick her up?
Her? I'm a guy.
A guy, God. You know, because
that's what happened.
Your...
They changed you to a girl.
yeah. They were looking for some stuff I had and they took it away.
Yeah. There's a certain game that uses the race, and yeah, it's just stuck in my head. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
When they're picking up him.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Well, I was on my way to Nar Shaddaa, and stopped in a spaceport for a meal and a game of cards, and I suddenly wake up in wherever we're going to be.
All right. And, yeah, indeed. It happened like that. You felt a prick. Okay, that came out wrong. You felt a piercing thing. You know what I mean? And
I'm sure we do.
You just saw the you saw the lights go off, and next thing, you find yourself awoken. And what seems to be like a corridor, it's only 5 feet wide, maybe 10 feet tall. Okay. It has a pipe going along the corner of one of them, and the walls are made out of some like concrete-ish compound. You're alone there within your normal travel clothes without any armor or anything like that, though.
Okay.
But before we go further on, or if you want to clarify something, otherwise we're going.
One quick question: do I see a door, or is the exit's not there?
It's dark, and it seems to just go on forward. You look behind you, it goes on back.
Really? So.
Yeah. But we'll come to that in a second. So.
Okay.
Jeff, not Jeff. What? Yeah, Jeff. What was? Oh God, you're gonna have to help me with that name the first time. Oh, I think you're on mute. I didn't hear it.
Elani, thank you. I was muted.
Oh, Alani's easy. Okay. Yeah. What was Alani doing when she was picked up by the Sith?
She was in her monastery, and she was reading a book to the younger students training to be monks, and it's a book the Sith really don't like, and that's why they took her. I'm actually kind of
Okay.
almost want the chat to name it, but something like Siths are stupid or something like that.
Chat, come up with the name of the book he was reading that the Sith wouldn't like.
And that's why they took her.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. When you were back to where you sleep one time without warning, same experience as Valis. You felt something, and then you failed the con save, and you felt the world go dark.
Thank goodness it wasn't
And you
a prick,
wake up.
though. That's not allowed in the
Yeah.
monastery.
Right. You wake up to the exact same thing that Valis Core saw. The corridor. It goes both directions. It's dark. 10 feet tall, 5 foot wide. Some type of concrete-like compound for the walls, and just a pipe in the corner that seems to be going along.
But I can't see anyone else.
You see no one else, and I would say you're not in your armor, but you don't wear armor, so.
I do not.
So, lastly, Chaz, what is Qui-Gon Jinn?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
I
Well,
didn't
yeah, Qui-Gon
realize
Jinn.
the play you were doing until you just said that.
I know, same. What is Qui-Gon Jinn? What was he doing when the Sith picked him up?
I was in the galley. I was the cook on a ship.
Okay.
Hearing all these explosions all of a sudden, the lights are going on and off, and I wake up here.
Cool. Yeah, the lights going on and off, it's hard to tell what's going on, and next thing you know, you wake up and you're in the dark corridor. It goes both directions. 10 foot high, 5 foot wide, concrete compound, pipe going down the corner. And it seems to go on endless.
Anvek's got a suggestion, I think, there for the book. How to usurp your master. A Sith guy just asked Ascension.
Yeah, and Pumaman Redux,
Nice.
I have no idea what that means. I feel like I'm being obtuse, but that's driving me crazy what you're trying to say there. Okay.
I already said I do not want to use any
Shit
app.
Yeah. I don't know
I
what that
wonder
means.
what that's for. I wonder
God,
which
I hope-
app it is.
I don't know, but I hope it's not a dig against my book. Okay.
No. So yes, now is a good time. I'm gonna fill in some more details.
Oh, McDonald's app. Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. The book's by Jar Jar Binks and Vexus.
Yeah. Well, he is the secret Sith Lord.
Right.
Whoa! How did he send it thousands of years in the past?
The power of the
I guess
Force.
It's
powerful in
his
the future.
ancestor.
Yeah. Garbarge thing.
Darbarge
Jeez.
things, yeah.
He's probably the follower of the J.J. Abrams School of the Force.
Well, that makes sense. He's Jar's JJ Binks.
Oh my God, that's amazing!
I never thought about that.
We figured
That's
it
his
out.
pen
That's
name, J.J.
exactly
Binks.
what happened. Jesus Christ!
Yes, the book
Okay.
I was reading is by JJ Binks.
Yeah.
And that's why the Sith took me. He's on
Wow.
their most wanted author list.
Yep. That's it.
This corridor is long. You don't actually see the end before it goes into darkness. It does have some type of ambient light that seems to almost follow you as you go through it. You see up ahead, there's a puddle, and you can see drops in it. But you look up, and the puddle's actually on the ceiling of the place. And you can see it's dripping from the floor onto the ceiling, and suddenly you can feel your stomach get that nauseous feeling, except for maybe Alania, who is used to being upside down. But the whole room
I am.
doing flips and crap, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. I get that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it in any other way. Jesus Christ. And Vec, get your head out of the gun. But yeah, you see the puddle there, and you realize, no, you're the one upside down. And suddenly you fall and crash into the ground, it's not a big fall. You don't take any damage or something. It was just a nauseating effect as you made this realization. You can walk over. You can look into the puddle a bit. You can still hear the drips dripping into the puddle. You look in the puddle and you see. You want to do something? Feel free to interrupt me at any point.
Are we all seeing the same thing, or is it just one of us?
You're all seeing the same thing, but you don't see each other.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Without revealing what I am yet, I just realized that we didn't establish how my perception applies in the dark.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
okay.
clearly the 30 feet I could, but
yeah, 30
what about
feet, you're fine.
What about the rest of it? I think I actually wouldn't be affected by light. But it's your call.
Regardless, you don't see anything in the distance, so we'll figure it out in a bit.
I have dark
but regardless,
vision.
you don't see anything.
Okay,
and
good.
there you go.
All right.
And you also don't see anything in the distance in the dark. Before we go much further, let's go ahead and go around and say what you look like, what your race, or as much as you want to give about your race or anything like that. So, well, again, we'll start with Valis. What does Valis look like right now? And again, remember, you don't have your equipment, you don't have your armor, but otherwise, what does Valis look like?
Well, wearing black clothing, just relatively durable traveling clothes. Got boots on. I've got a goatee, dark hair, goatee, mustache. But that's all I'm willing to say at the moment. I think okay. I'm disturbed that I don't have my sword.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would be. Okay.
You would be. Yes.
That's good.
So, next, Jeff, what does Alani look like in this?
So Alani is a mid-20s Twi'lek or Twi'lek, depending on how you like to pronounce it.
Jiffy.
Yeah, Jiff and Gif. She is blue-skinned. Obviously, she has the Leku, the head tails, as Twi'lek usually do, 2 of them. And she's very athletic because she's a monk and has been training in martial arts for a long time. And she wears, like standard kind of typical monk robes, I would say. Very light, light flowing.
Light,
clothing.
Yeah. And then Chaz, what does Qui-Gon Jinn look like? That's gonna take me a second. What does Qui-Gon Jinn look like, given that you don't have your weapons or your armor?
Well, seeing as I was in the kitchen, I'm just kind of got my apron on. Elsewise, I'm apparently human.
Apron and nothing else? Sexy.
I have a rather long, very sharply pointed goatee with kind of a long, ultra-thin handlebar mustache and long, flowing black hair. So about 35 years old, apparently human.
Okay. All three of you, you notice the puddle. You can see it. You see like movement behind you, and so you quickly look. Through the reflection of the puddle, you see like movement behind you. You quickly look, and you don't see anything. You look back at the puddle, and you see this shadowy face with eyes. You don't see your reflection anymore, as a hand comes out and starts grabbing for you in shadow form. What are you all gonna do?
I actually don't see the reflection at all, but I do recognize the presence of the shadow form, most likely.
Yes. So you see the puddle. You don't really know what's going on there, but then suddenly something comes out of it. Yep.
Yeah. I would definitely sense whatever it is.
Yeah. And what's Valis gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna step back.
Okay. What about?
I'll give it the old 5-foot step.
What about
a back
Alani?
handspring away from the hand.
Nice. And what about Qui-Gon Jinn?
I'm gonna take a leap backwards.
A leak?
Okay.
Leap.
This is time to take a piss.
Leap.
Oh, you're gonna
Drown
piss on
it.
it. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Maybe that would be better if I just sort of peed on this hand. Maybe that would be better.
I want all of you to roll a wisdom check.
D20.
D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Hey, first roll of the day with my new dice.
Hey, you wanna
that's
hold
gonna
one
be
up?
a 6.
6. Nice.
I promise to get better.
Let me see.
13.
13, not bad.
Plus my wisdom modifier
It
would be
is
14.
muted, Chaz. I don't know why.
What?
I can hear him.
I can hear him too.
By the way, I think the virtual background you're using, I think that's Restream doing it, is slowing your computer down.
Okay. Should I get rid of it?
Yeah,
But yeah, we still can't. Oh wait, is it me? It's me. I'm an idiot.
it's you.
Well, no. It looks like. I mean, on my thing
It's
too,
me.
It looks.
Okay,
It's
never
me.
mind. It's Greg.
It was me. What movie is that from? Comes out of an elevator, turns around. It was me.
I don't know.
What? Oh,
Liar, liar.
Oh, liar, liar.
Oh,
Yeah.
He farts. He farts in the elevator.
Yeah. And they're all going like this, and he just
Yeah.
turns around and goes, "It was me."
That's my favorite Jim Carrey movie. I love that movie.
I've only seen
Yeah.
5 minutes of that movie.
Oh man, I've seen it like
It's
a
pretty
million
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chaz, what'd you roll? Sorry, my headset went out for some reason.
Including my wisdom modifier 14.
Oh, you just barely win. So all of you have your own ideas on what to do here, but for some reason, you stick your hand out in a way that's not familiar to you. You're not using martial arts. You're not using your fighting techniques that you've learned. Instead, you stick your hand out and you like do a quick projection of the force and back yourself up slightly. And all of you have this weird feeling of, did I just use the force?
Oh, really?
As you back up.
Even
Yeah.
those of us who don't have never used the force
Yep.
before.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well, I know what that feels like.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yes,
But
I do.
Alani, it's a very new sensation.
Yeah.
The-
Okay.
But it misses. It tries to grab you and it doesn't. And it goes into the puddle, which then just slowly shrinks into the ground and is gone.
Is that what
Okay,
we all
wait.
see?
Sorry. Was I feeling the force from the hand or within myself?
From your own hand.
My
You
own
felt
hand.
you felt the force being used by yourself.
Okay.
But that happens. The puddle shrinks into nothing and disappears. Some time goes by, and you see the pipe. It convulses slightly for a second, and then stops. And then a couple minutes later, convulses again, and stops. So, and again, you can interrupt me whenever you want to do something. But
So if
go
I travel down the corridor away from the puddle,
Mhm.
what do I see?
it seems to continue on with the same exact thing. You don't see another puddle, but you see the pipe every once in a while just in front of you again. Move slightly, like it shouldn't move, like someone's taking the pencil and making it look like it's bending.
I would like
Oh.
to make a force-based perception check to see if I can
Okay.
perceive other beings nearby.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, awesome. That's going to be a modified 20.
Modified 20. That's pretty
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
At first, you look out with the force and you don't recognize anything. Nothing seems to come up. But then you almost like, I want to say recalibrating, but it's not really recalibrating. You kind of you ping out at different ways that you know, different types of force. You try a bit darker, a bit lighter, looking for different types of force energy.
Mhm.
And eventually you get on one of terror and fright that you know is part of a somewhat part of the Sith mantra that they use.
Okay.
And you finally focus on that, and suddenly you're blinded for a second. It's everywhere around you. You have to almost shut it off that you're not blinded.
Okay.
The
And all
the
that's
pipe
within
starts doing it constantly now. It's constantly doing a little
Okay.
wiggle.
Yeah, because that only would apply within the 30 feet of me.
Yeah,
Okay.
everywhere around.
Okay.
Suddenly you all feel something touch your arm from behind, and it grabs one of your arms and pulls you back. You look behind you, and there's this wall that just has all these machines of different hooks and contraptions that are coming out from the wall and trying to pull you in.
Yikes.
What do you do?
I disbelieve.
Use my. Oh, I'm gonna use my.
That's a
ahead,
perfectly
sorry.
valid thing.
Yeah.
What is
I'm gonna fight them using my
Alani
punches, kicks, elbows, knees.
awesome? What about Qui-Gon Jinn?
Well, since I never really got to do my leap before, I'm going to try and leap away from. You're saying this thing is behind me, so I'm going to try and leap reverse back away from it.
Okay, try to leap away from where it is. Okay. Again, everybody roll a will check. Not a will. Wisdom check. I need to get my head out of Pathfinder sometime.
I rolled another 6.
16.
Very consistent.
Yeah.
What did Chaz get?
19.
19. Again, all of you. Ayani, it's so weird to feel yourself use the Force as you try to do a Force leap away. You bump into something, and you look, and it seems to be a figure in a robe. Oh no, what is that? Name the next NPC, Dark Oreo. So
Yes.
Darth Oreo.
Love it, Paul. Love it. He's
you leap away and
dangerous.
you run into some figure. Now that you look at them, this figure is wearing black robes with gold trims. It has a black mask on with gold filigree coming from both sides. It looks at you with this type mask.
Oh.
And then it backs away from you slightly as you run into it, and you realize in its hand it's holding it looks like a maggot with razor teeth in circles with like some toothy maw on the end of it, and it starts coming towards you. What are you gonna do?
But you still can't see anybody except this figure, right?
Yeah, all you see is this hall. You jumped away from the contraptions, you turned around, and you saw this figure. It's the only thing that's there except the hallway going both directions.
I would like to back up and use my Force Whisper ability to try to contact whoever it is that's using the Force to protect us.
Okay.
I'm starting to suspect that we're not, like, we're in some sort of like a hallucination.
Yeah. Okay. What about Alani? Did I say it right?
Alani. That's fine. Or
Alani.
Alani.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Alani.
Alani.
That's good.
Alani. Alani sounds more correct. Okay.
Yeah, does that sound better? I don't know. I'm figuring out myself. that's the way I said it initially, so I guess we'll go with that.
I'll write down Alani.
I will wave and say, "Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am?"
And what about Qui-Gon Jinn? Almost got it perfect.
Well, I'm kind of beginning to wonder if this isn't some sort of illusion or something. Can I make like a wisdom roll or something to see if I can see through the illusion and break my mind out of this illusion?
But first, everybody roll a wisdom check.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh.
19.
Ooh, 19 for me too.
Oh, rollies. Go a roll off
wise.
between Alani and Valis. Go ahead and roll again. See who wins, because you
We're
both
rolling off?
actually.
Wait, you got 19 as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Oh shit.
You
I
rolled
got a 1,
roll.
but it would be a 4 modified.
Well, I don't have a modifier.
It's technically a skill check, so I guess it would still win. All of you suddenly speak and say this to it, asking it this question, and all you hear it say is fear. But then, strangely enough, you see the figure kind of get knocked a bit in balance. And then you hear a little sound, seems distant, but it's a clear explosion. And you see it almost trip again. You seem fine. You're not having the issue at all. Jeff gets a reroll.
I do?
From Paul. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Paul. That's awesome.
And
appreciate it.
With that, the figure looks behind itself, looks at you, and your vision just goes blind for a second as there's light everywhere. As you realize you're in a room. It looks like some type of metal alloy walls. The ceiling's about 15 feet up. Metal floor. There's a door at the opposite end. And then each of you are what looks to be your own little singular jail cell. If you guys remember, if you've ever played the game, you would have seen it 1,000 times. Let me see if I can bring it up. One of these things. You've probably seen these, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
shit. Well, then I don't see a jail cell at all.
But, yeah.
Nice one, Greg.
Wait, what? Your character can't see certain things or something?
That's correct, yeah.
We'll get into it.
It'll all be explained in time. Oh, great. Well, then I just march forward and try to get away.
But before that, I'll tell you what you do see, right?
Okay.
There are 4 of them here. 5 cells, sorry. You look over and there's a dead, perhaps human of some sort, looks to be dead, or at least not moving in the bottom of the cell. You see yourselves in each your own cell. Memories start flooding back. You've done this dozens of times at this point in the last few weeks. You've been here for a while. Every time you're brought into these cells, you're put here, and then one of these figures with a mask that looks like this comes up and starts, they always initiate it by saying fear. And then your vision goes into these visions, into these dream states, and you don't remember anything while in the dream state. Sometimes you disbelieve it, and you're able to get out of it. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you wake up injured, psychologically, like just you feel like you've taken damage.
The casting couch, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Show me your lightsaber.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, they keep trying it on you over and over. So you would have known each other a little bit because you're also kept in cells somewhat near each other. So in that time, what would your character have divulged about yourself and who you are?
It's been weeks, you said?
Weeks.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I do want to like just casually tap the force field with my boot to make sure it's actually there because I'm not going to touch it with my skin.
You know it's there because you've done this a few times.
Okay.
It's not only there. This one seems to be, it burns.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you guys would definitely see that I don't have eyes at all. Like they're just, it's just skin where the eyes would be.
It's not frightening at all.
No, it's not disturbing. Yeah.
Would you have given up your name?
Yeah, probably Valis. Yeah, but no last names. Not here. I think you guys would know that I can only see through the Force. So things that don't exist in the Force, I can't perceive, like force fields and reflections.
Well, you do have blind sight within 30 feet.
Right, but that's not necessarily going to detect. But still, I'm limited by the racial restrictions. So, like, I just wouldn't see a force field. Like,
yeah. Okay.
But like, I can't see reflections. I can't see holograms. Can't see computer displays.
Yeah.
But I can, like, I have advantage on perceiving living creatures, which is cool.
Yes, he told you that in the cell. I have advantage on perceiving. No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm just like that. They probably would have figured out that that's how that I see through the Force.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about Alani?
Before I ask that, just do you have to do? Oh yeah, exclamation point enter, right? I see. I just want to make sure.
It's exclamation point enter, ENTER.
Okay.
If you do that in the chat, you'll be entered into the giveaway to get a free book that Jeff actually wrote a short story in, called. I have it up here.
Monstrosity.
Thank you.
Monsters, myths, and miscreants. Thanks. Just some people I think meant they thought you just hit enter after it is what they meant. So I.
Oh no. Yeah, you can spell it ENTER. Yep.
Yeah.
Good clarification.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Some people are entering. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right,
thank you.
Alani is very trusting and naive, so she would have told him everything right out the first meeting. And she is, I don't have a ton of backstory yet, but she was
No, it's fine.
raised by the monks. But maybe in the chat, you can help me out. I want to say they were not Twilight monks, though. She was raised by some other species of monks. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free in the chat.
By the way, there's 9 9 people who've entered the giveaway at this point.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, guys. Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Paul. Yeah, I think we got a lot of great authors as part of the project.
Yeah. Lister mates tried to cheat and do it a second time. I'm joking, but it won't let you anyways.
And he's already bought one too.
Oh wow, that's nice. So, but yeah, you notice that Alani is probably a little bit chatty and will tell you anything.
And she's blue.
And she's blue. Important when you're a Twi'lek to know these things.
Yeah.
And lastly, what about Qui-Gon Jinn? How much would he have divulged about himself?
Well, my name, and I'm just sticking with I was the cook story.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So he tells you about some good recipes and what he'd like to eat when he gets out.
I really know how to make a mean bantha burger.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I hope you can make one when we get out of here.
But
Yeah.
you look around now, and you still have the figure in the middle who is trying to balance. The explosion goes off again, and you do see the whole place shakes a bit. And the figure looks behind, looks around, and it leaves. It goes to the door. The door's open. Close. You saw the figure hit a keypad next to the door. There's also a second keypad that's off from the door on the wall a little bit.
So remember, the next time the explosion goes off, we all have to shake in unison. Star Trek rules.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2,
Okay.
1. Good.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. To the left. Oh wait, my left's different.
Your life's different.
Okay.
Anyways, you hear another one, and then suddenly you hear explosion. You hear things break up outside the door, and you hear a sound that says "Beep," as your
Sounds like
force cages go as the force cages disappear. Everyone notices except Valis, but then they immediately "Beep," and it comes back up. You wait a second. "Beep," it goes back down.
Wait,
and
can
then
we jump
comes
out?
back up.
No.
It's going down and up. You can certainly try.
I want to try to jump in the right timing. Flip out.
All right, you sit there and you try to time it. Roll an acrobatics.
Oh, I love acrobatics.
He thinks there was a power play going on.
Oh yeah. 23.
Easy enough. You you time it and you just do a quick dive right through, tumble, do a somersault, and you're back on your feet out of your jail cell.
Look really cool.
You look around. You don't see anything in here except the jail cells, a door, the keypad next to the door, and a keypad off from the door.
Guys, what are you still doing in your cells? It's easy. Come on.
I can't see it.
Can I, the control panels will let me disable them or anything?
You can go check them out. You go and check. One is obviously the control panel for the door, so you don't touch that one. You go to the other one, and it looks like a control panel for the jail cells. Go ahead and roll a technology roll if you want.
Since this is based on KOTOR, don't use all your spikes to do the overload option, please.
Uh-oh, technology. I'm not good at technology. I'm a monk, but I'll try. Ooh, I'm rolling well today. 18.
18 is enough. You're able to figure it out. Apparently, it was left log in by the last person. You just go up there and you hit a few things and you find the button to disable, and boo, the jail cells both go down.
It's up, down, left, right, BA start. That disables
That's
it.
true.
What was that?
It unlocks all the characters. You just unlocked all the characters.
And we have
Oh,
30
Dark Oreo.
we have 30 hit points each.
Unfortunately, the guy who died in the other jail cell, he's this really pale human with black hair, and he always wears black boots for some reason. And you know his name was Dark Oreo. It's real sad. He must have died this time around.
Sorry, dude.
Did he have a creamy center?
Wow.
You hear the sound again. Explosions outside. It's a little loud. I should turn that down a little. Sorry about
Would
that.
that be a double stuff entendre?
Oh no. But those are the best.
Okay.
You hear more explosions and crumbling outside. Explosions keep happening outside. You look around. You don't see any of your stuff, obviously. They wouldn't keep it here. You do know the layout, the basic layout of this building you're in.
Okay.
You know if you go out this door, there's a corridor to a right where you haven't really been before. It goes to some other part with some rooms. And a corridor to your that goes left. And that way you have some type of like control room. From that room, you have a bridge that goes to another building, and you have the jail cells where you always end up staying. So that's the basic layout of where you are. So you know there's kind of a control room right outside this door and to the left a bit.
And what's the other way? Or we don't know.
You've never been that way. It continues on in a corridor that leads to other rooms and stuff you've never been to.
Do we want
Greg,
to take a time?
What's up?
I said, do we want to take time exploring, or do we want to go where we know?
I feel like the ship's
Try to do some
about
damage in there
to
and
blow
get
up,
out.
so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was Cyber gonna say?
it just hit me. I remembered there was something about passive perception because I have advantage to detect life forms. I have a passive of 17 versus living creatures, so I would probably
Good. Yeah. You get plus 5.
Yeah, so I would probably sense if there's anybody nearby within 30 feet that we don't know.
30 feet. Hold on.
Oh, he's doing the miniatures, folks.
You sense one life form. You based on where you are right now, you imagine it's in the control room, but it's right
Okay.
at the control room is really right at the edge of your vision.
Okay.
You can you actually like see them in a way?
I
Like
don't
their
think
outline?
I could. I don't think I can see through
Okay.
a wall. But I would probably perceive their presence, but I wouldn't see them.
Okay, yeah, you can perceive there's someone in there.
Okay, well maybe we don't want to go that way then.
You suddenly hear. Do I have a sound effect for it? You suddenly hear laser fire. Choo, 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 out in that room. You can just kind of dimly hear it. It must be from the control room. You then hear a dreaded sound. And you hear, ah!
Time to go, guys.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go the other way.
Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here. We're not going to the control room.
Let's open it up a bit. So, in the 15 minutes I had to put away the last streams and get this one ready, I got half of it up. So you get to see me build the other half real quick.
Huzzah.
Let me go ahead and...
nice door.
zoom out.
That is a cool door.
Yeah.
We'll put that there. Enough room. We'll see.
Computer arch. No.
You're right, Anwek. It is perfectly safe. It is wonderful decor in here. And there's explosions, so that's not a problem either, I'm sure, going off.
Greg, I'm looking around. Is there any equipment? Like, is there like a locker? Does somebody leave any tools around? Or, I don't know, like a credit stick? I don't know, whatever.
He's like, I just want the money, guys.
Well, I mean,
Maybe we should check out the body of the dead guy just for the heck of it and see if there's anything on him.
Oh, yeah, you really want the creamy stuff, huh?
Or perhaps somebody wants to spend their channel points so that we find a med pack just sitting on the floor.
Oh, can they do that? That's cool.
Oh, I could get my wife to do that.
Not yet.
That wouldn't break any of the rules.
To be fair, my wife does the most annoying things to me she can with that crap. Guess who's the one who does all the... It's not true, but she will often try to get me to do things that I don't want to do.
So are we going to get our own special spaceship with a Force Ghost living on it, who hands us out med packs?
Well, don't need that. That's what you can see opening. Oh, and sorry, the other way. Hey, let's just use some of this crap. Ooh. You open up the door.
Yeah.
And it looks completely. The right side looks completely collapsed. You don't. You can just barely see what might be the sky, which confirms you're not in a spaceship, actually.
Oh, that's good.
And
so it's not girders or anything.
Yeah, but otherwise, that place is completely collapsed. You imagine it would take you a very long time to try to get through there. However, I need to put the figures on the board.
Oh yeah, show them those miniatures you did.
Oh, did you 3D
Alright.
print the one I bought?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I'm not too happy with the paint job. I still want to work on some of these. But here's the Valis,
Yeah, that's me.
like that.
Oh, very cool.
I believe you're the one who opened the door, right?
Uh,
Or no, you were sensing.
I was
over
sensing.
here.
I did not open that door.
I think it was actually Alani who opened it, right?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I was probably closest.
Yeah.
Yeah, cue
Oh,
all the
Anyway,
blind
show
jokes,
them
everyone.
the miniature.
Yeah, I forgot. By the way, you'll notice I gave Valis a red base so you can always find it easily. Alani has a green base.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with my force orientation at all.
No, it actually doesn't.
Nice.
And lastly, Kai Gong Dejin.
You don't have to use the whole name.
No, but I love it that he does. It's hilarious.
Qui
every
Gon
time.
Dejin.
In fact, I think we're all gonna
yeah.
call you that every time now.
Well, is the D silent?
Yeah.
It's like a smooshed together Djinn.
So he was
Dijin.
part of the, but he's
Dijin.
part of the Jedi Culinary Corps, right? Is that how that works? Because he couldn't get a master, so they sent him to the galley.
Right.
Oh, hey, what can I tell you? I was a really good cook.
Unfortunately, there was an accident, and he got stabbed by a double-sided knife once, and it was right through the gut.
Yeah, and Duel of the Fates was playing when it happened.
Yes.
That's my jam in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Get it, Jam? You look down there. From what you can see down that corridor, you actually see some stuff. Not this. Not this. This! You see what looks to be some type of, perhaps a giant battery. The room's actually pretty large.
Wait, where's
and
the
you
control
see-
room in regards to where we are?
This is the control room that I'm building.
Oh, that
out
is the
right
control
here.
room that you're laying out? Okay.
And then... Sorry, I had to find the miniatures. Okay.
Uh-oh. Chaz Scorpio says, you're in the kitchen, but we don't grant you the rank of sous chef.
Yeah.
Oof. You're not sure what's going on, but you hear they're firing at someone, and all you see is some blaster fire be reflected back at them. One of them gets hit and falls over.
So the door to the control room is open?
It's not even a door. It's just a doorway.
Okay.
Is that the only way we can go?
Looks like it.
Usually you could go the other way, but it looks completely collapsed. You see it. You also see over here a computer console that you know is there.
Right.
Over here, you know, one's over there as well. You see some different storage containers. You're not really sure what's in them. You never got a chance to look.
Probably our shit.
And
Okay.
a
So wait,
cable.
the guys we can see, do we know who they are? Are they the people who captured us?
All of you would probably recognize the colors of the Republic.
Oh.
The people we're seeing are Republic colors?
Yep.
But we know the
and they're-
Sith captured us, right? Or we don't know that? We don't
You know
who
no, you don't know who captured you, actually.
Okay.
I kind of told you. The figure you saw was very Sith-like.
Okay.
But you could probably put it together. Let me see. Would you see anything else? No, that's what you see right now. And all you hear is laser fire going, blaster fire going back and forth. And sometimes it gets reflected and just hits one of them.
And we hear the lightsaber?
And
I
yeah,
think I
and you
should-
hear the sounds of the lightsaber. Another one goes down.
I should be the one to scout what's going on, guys. I want to move ahead to the corner and to just peek around the corner. Well, perceive around the
You're
corner.
trying to sneak.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I need to sneak in a corridor. I just want to move to the end, to the edge of the entryway to the area and just perceive what they're fighting.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to expose myself enough to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
about 3 to 5 feet behind him.
I'll be right behind him.
I think I can get all the way to the edge, Greg, without putting myself in any danger.
Okay. You go up
Do
to
I-
the edge.
Do I
and
need
you
to
can,
roll?
Well, I'll tell you what you get for free.
Okay, great.
You do sense the 4 people there, and as you're going, you see another one get reflected and take out that guy. You see at the end a figure. You're at the edge, so you could actually see him with your force ability. Dark side, definitely dark side. They have gold filigree on their robes, a mask. Different than this one, but similar in that it's black with gold filigree on it, but it's slightly different design. It's not the same design as the one that was with you before.
Right.
You see 2 Lekus coming out from the hood on both sides. One of them looks like it's been like sliced a bit, and it's burnt and not full, while the other one is still hanging there. He's a little hunched over, but he keeps reflecting the blaster bolts.
Oh, shit. Can we climb up through the collapsed ceiling to get out of here? At least until he's gone and come back to find our stuff.
Well, the last guy, it gets reflected back at him as you see a blaster hit his armor and a big scorch mark in the chest that went through the armor, and he falls
Right.
over. The figure there will go ahead and roll a stealth if you want, because otherwise he's gonna see you.
I kind of do want.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you roll stealth.
Oh, I got a natural 20. Woo!
Whew.
I got a yeah.
21.
Oh
Wow.
crap!
That sounds good.
Well, let me see what my modifier is. Oh. I got an
Yes.
8.
But
An 8,
this
okay.
is a critical sandwich. You're in between us, so a rising tide
Sandwich.
raises all ships.
Yeah, it's like we're like making our own Oreo.
Yeah, exactly.
All of you immediately go into Skyrim mode and start stealthing.
Oh, good lord, I don't.
But
think so.
Kwai, you say, "What do you see?" and you see the figure kind of turn towards your direction. It
I
clearly does
immediately
not see
covered
Valis.
his mouth.
It clearly doesn't see you, but it heard something, and he starts. You realize he's limping. One of his legs aren't quite working right. He probably has a sprain, something or other, and he's starting to head towards you slowly.
Oh, what's this for?
What is that?
Okay,
Give a player a reroll.
Yes.
Qui-Gon Dijin. A little late though,
Oh, I
but
get to
you can use it for any
reroll
other
myself?
future roll.
Future.
No, too late for that. But any
Too
future
late,
one.
Too late.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Sorry.
Sorry. It has to be.
Let me-
yeah.
Question. Can I see in the room at all?
Yes, you can see everything in front of that corridor there. You see the Republic soldiers that are on the ground. You see the basic furniture in the back. You can't. If you kind of strain your head, you can even see the figure, at least half the figure, the
Okay.
Sith figure.
This is. Can I see a blaster laying on the floor or anything like that?
Yes. So here's where
Oh,
certain
don't do
mechanics
that.
come in.
Well,
Everything in your starting equipment is actually on these corpses. It's in the room, either from these corpses or other fights that were going on in here. Your starting
Okay.
equipment is in here. You can use in D&D, you can use as part of your move action. You can always pick something up. If you use your action, you can pick 2 things up. But if you need any of your equipment, it is here.
Okay. So there's no way. There's no way out of this fight, then, huh?
Not unless you
really.
can think of some way to. You
We
can't
can-
go back.
He's really injured, so
All right.
we
The
can,
only
maybe
way
we can
out.
take him.
I'm rolling for initiative. That's cocky.
All right. Yep. Roll initiative then, because he is going to start walking towards you then.
All right,
it's
fine.
20, right?
Yeah.
got a-
D20 plus your Dex modifier. You should have
I
an
got a-
initiative bonus on the sheet.
I got a
Oh.
17.
19.
Oh wait, since we're all not showing the thing, we'd said I wouldn't do that for now. Oh look, I have a random thing over here. Okay. Sorry. What did I roll? Ooh. Let's do. Okay. What did Elani get?
19.
19. Nice.
Okay. Can you let me go first,
Valis.
Jeff?
What did Valis get?
Oh, sorry. I said I got a 17.
Ooh, right next to each other. Weird. And what did Kwai get?
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
No. That's
initiative.
good.
Add your initiative.
A 1 is just like going first.
Wait, it can't be a 1. You have to add your dexterity.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I thought a 1 was like a critical fail, and then I
Not
figured
really,
it
but
is
it won't matter.
Well,
It won't matter in
yeah,
this
it's
case,
a
though.
3.
So.
It's a 3 when you add my modifier.
Yeah. All right. So,
in D&D, can players change positions?
Yeah,
He's
of course.
asking
you
if
can delay your action. It's actually in D&D there is no delay action, but I have a homebrew rule that you can choose to just drop yourself in initiative order if you want.
Okay, yeah, if you want to go first, that's fine with me.
Yeah, because I have something that I can do that will help us a lot. So.
Well, before you go,
Oh shit.
it's his turn.
Oh, okay.
He rolled 18, right between you two.
Oh, okay. Fabulous. Well, I'm in front. I'm tanking it. So let's.
He
do
moves over there.
it. Yeah.
Just to come look, right? Because he doesn't exactly know what's there. And he sees you,
Oh, good.
and you just hear him say, "You will fear." He moves 1 forward, and that seems to be all he can move. If you're metagaming and counting, that was 20 feet.
Okay.
He then
Fear
lifts
what?
his.
That wasn't a complete sentence. The monks would not be happy with this gentleman's grammar.
So
He looks. He's winded. He's breathing hard, but he lifts his lightsaber in his hand as it opens up again. It turns on again, and it lifts up into the air, and he flings it at Valis.
Well, okay. So just so we're clear, according to nerd rules, I can't have fear since I'm blind. So. Yeah.
He's actually
Yeah.
not using a fear effect on you.
Oh, good.
He's just missing you badly. Does a 10 hit you?
I don't believe so.
Yeah. It then will hit the person behind you.
Wouldn't it hit
Kwai.
the wall? Wouldn't it actually hit the wall at that angle rather than Kwai?
No. Ooh, what was this? What was this?
Well,
Valis gets a reroll.
Hey.
But
Cool.
no, it's a force power cantrip, saber throw. It can hit up to 2
okay.
people at his level. And
Right.
he shoots at Valis. Does a 11 hit Valis?
Wait, he's hitting me twice?
Sorry, not Valis. Kwai. I'm gonna get the names right eventually.
Okay.
There's an 11 hit Kwai without your armor.
It's 10 plus dex.
Yeah, it's 10 plus your dex modifier.
Okay, my dex modifier is 2.
So it misses.
I don't think.
I rolled a 2 and a 3 on the die.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it skids against the wall. It puts a line in the wall, and then it comes back to his hand, and he bends over a bit and straightens himself again.
Correct.
Then we are back to Valis.
Okay.
Not
so
back to, but at Valis.
I'm going to rush forward, slide in, and grab the sword that's on the ground for me.
Yeah. One of them has whatever sword you had.
Really convenient curved blade, and then I'd like to basically slide myself so they're like in the middle of that group of guys. It's a 5 foot per square, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's good enough. And then I'm gonna hit him with my psychic blast, and he has to make an intellect saving throw against a DC of 13.
Let me see if it matters. He rolled a 17 on the die.
Damn it. Okay. So so that means he takes nothing, right?
If it's a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So all right. So well, I tried.
Oh, music. Oh, it's a decent start, and you got your weapon.
Yes, I do.
That takes us all the way. Nope. Just tell me when you want to go right after Valis.
Yeah.
Alani.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Then go
Okay,
for it.
yeah.
But first, let's see who got what. Next unnamed NPC. Guess what it is?
Oh, it's Super Geeked Up favorite, Lady Facelab from Lister's Name.
That's
Oh,
right.
I can't wait to meet Lady Facelab in this game. Speaking of slapping faces, I'm gonna rush it. So I can run in, grab my staff, right? My vibro
Yeah.
staff.
Yep. One of them seemed to have picked up a vibro staff from somewhere on the way here.
Then I'm gonna jump off that container and try to smash him right in the head with it.
You can do that. I'll just give it to you because technically you could do the movement to just get there. So you style it as going over the container.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to be on the container? Do you want the high ground?
Oh, you know the high ground is always the best.
Yeah.
You get the high ground.
I mean, the way I described that was like leaping off of it and hit it, but I could be on. Whatever.
Yeah. No, you're still attacking him from the high ground.
Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Now wait.
What-
So remind me, I roll a d20 and add dex. Is that right?
This is your attack, so you're proficient with it. So it'd be d20 plus dex plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Oh, okay. And then if I hit, I roll the damage separately, right?
Yep. Which would just be the damage plus dex.
Okay.
D6 plus dex.
So I got 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. So it says vibro staff is 1d6 kinetic. Do I add anything to this, or is it just 1d6?
Your dex.
Okay.
You add your dex.
Sweet. Ooh, nice. So that is a total of 8.
8. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah,
Oh, wait,
just like
vibro
you
blade-
said. Okay.
Vibro staffs are what? Like they have the charge things on either end of them? Is that what they are?
Yeah, the middle part obviously isn't doing this thing, otherwise it would destroy your hand. But yeah, they do little micro vibrations extremely fast on the ends.
Oh, sorry.
If you
One more
listen
question.
closely.
What's versatile again? Does that mean one-handed or two-handed?
Yes, if you're using it two-handed, which I'm guessing you are, it would be a D8 actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'll let you choose. You can either re-roll with a D8, or you can keep what you had.
I'll just keep it. That was pretty good.
Okay. Nice. Then you come down and whack right on the shoulder as he kind of goes down on one knee and slowly gets back up.
You're a disgrace to all Twi'lek.
He's actually not a Twi'lek. He's
Oh, I thought you said he had the
um,
Leku.
He does,
He did-
but it's a different one. He's
Oh.
the Tigrota, I think they're called.
Oh.
Togruta.
Tigruta. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, you may be a disgrace to Togruta. I don't know enough about them.
You're a disgrace to Lecus.
Yes.
But yeah, nice. Then we're to the person at the end, Kwai Gong Dijin.
Okay, I'm assuming I can see him now clearly.
Yes,
That there's a good line of sight.
there's a good line of sight.
Any is either Valis or Ayani within 5 feet of him.
Valis, sorry, Ayani is. Alani.
Yeah, I'm right next to him.
Oh, that's a not good thing, I guess.
Well, well, here's the deal. What I wanted to do is I wanted to use pyrokinesis on him. Okay.
Okay.
Now that
Oh.
creates a fire in a 5-foot cube, so it would be 2.5 feet on either side of him. So the question is, would Ailani get caught within that 2.5 feet of him? Because if that's the case, I probably won't.
It depends if it needs to be centered on a person or if you can center it wherever you want. There's a force power,
It
right?
says you
see
create a zone of force-enhanced fire on the ground that you can see within range until the power.
Yep, you
ends,
get
the
to pick.
enhanced fire
So-
fills the cloud right at his feet. Right.
You
at
can
his
put it. You can put it right here if you want, and it would get him and not Alani.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Do I have a thingamajigger? We'll just put this for now. It's on fire. That spot's on fire. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, that should be a channel point. You have to sing.
Oh God, I don't think anyone wants that.
Tell us, folks. Do you want to hear that?
Well, but then we all have to sing.
No, just for Greg. That would just be specific for Greg. But we can
Dexterity
all sing.
save.
I'm fine with that.
What is your save DC? I can tell you how to calculate that if you don't know.
No, I don't know.
It would be 8 plus your proficiency, which is 10, plus your wisdom bonus.
Wisdom
Or your
bonus?
charisma bonus, whichever's higher.
Oh, I think I'm going to go with wisdom. There's a +2 on wisdom, so that would be like what, 12?
12. He fails, actually. He has a pretty good bonus, but he still fails.
Okay,
go ahead and roll a
so-
d8 for your damage.
6.
6. Yeah, his robes start to catch on fire with this pyroblast, and he kicks them, just trying to get it out, but the fire is still under him. Let's see, and that stays there. Back up to his turn. He is going to take 2 swipes at Alani.
And he's on fire?
He is on fire. At least there's a fire under him. Sorry, I forgot to bring up his character sheet. I mean his attack bonus. All right. All right. This might not hit, actually. You know, you're the perfect person to tank it because of
Yeah,
your monk
because
is-
I actually still have my normal armor, right? Because monks
Yep.
don't get armor without their... They don't need armor to get good armor.
Yep. Where did I put him? Oh, here he is. Nope, that's not him. No, I hit the wrong one. Okay, there you go. Let's see. He rolled a 7 and a 10 on the die. That is going to be... math is hard. 14? Does 14 hit?
Nope.
Wow. The second one will hit, though, because I'm guessing because it's a 17.
Well, does it have to match or exceed?
Just match, unfortunately.
My armor class is 17, so yeah.
Oh, so it barely hits you. You dodge under one, and he comes back up, and you almost dodge out of the way, but it just slightly swipes you across.
With the lightsaber?
With a light foil, yeah. Doing... Ooh! Ooh! 10 damage. You rolled max damage.
I'm down.
You're knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. That was unlucky.
Oh.
But
right.
that's his turn. Now it's Valis.
Okay, so I was about to ask if I got behind him, I would have advantage, but now that my ally is... I probably would still from behind, though, so...
There's a fire over there, so you could get up on the container if you want and attack him from there, and you wouldn't be hit by the fire.
Can I attack across the container? And still hit him?
Not with a melee. You'd either have to be on the container or on the ground on the other side.
That's a shame. Okay, I like your green pencil, by the way, Greg. Yeah.
I keep meaning to use my hand I 3D printed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm just going for it. I'm getting up on top of him and attacking twice, or on top of the container, and I'm coming at him. 2 shots.
Go for it.
Okay. So it looks like I've got an 18 and a 16.
Those will both hit.
Awesome. Okay.
How do you do 2 though?
Because I get an extra attack as a bonus action if I'm using only one weapon.
Ah, okay.
It was on my sheet.
Yep.
All
that's
right.
fine.
Okay, so the first attack is going to do 11. The second attack is going to do 6.
And with that, you slice once across his body, and he kind of goes back, and he's starting to keep his balance. But as he comes back at you, you easily stab him with your sword right in the gut, and he just looks at you and says, his mask falls off in front of him, and you see his Tigrota face, if that's how you say it, and Tigruta's face, and he says, "Oh, you will die," but then he dies.
I believe you have that backwards, my friend. But I say that with passion and commitment.
The rest of you can scrounge around real quick, And you will see that there is a couple of what are they called? I believe they're called.
Yeah, are I still
Our friend
unconscious?
first.
Well, I was about to say, looking around, you can see a couple of these people have med packs.
Qui-Gong, you're up next.
Well, since he's dead, I want to come in. Are any of the guards still like not really alive, but at 0 hit points? Would it be good?
No, you look around real quick. You come up here, and
Yep.
You can see that they're not breathing. They look like they've been killed.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess at that point in time, it's just time for me to start finding my stuff, and if I find other stuff, go, hey, is this yours? Is this yours? And kind of.
Can you grab a med pack and heal Jeff?
Oh.
He's like,
yeah.
oh, that's not important.
If you want, yeah, you can. They do have a med pack. You can pick one up with your move action if you want, and you can go use your action to apply it to Alani.
Yep, I will absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
so the way they work in Star Wars 5e is that Alani, this gives you a free hit die. So you can just roll you're a monk, so I think it's a D8. You roll a D8 plus your Constitution bonus, and you get that many hit points back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that sucked. Only got 3
Okay.
back.
Nonetheless, you are up with health.
All right.
Let me go ahead and fill out the rest of this room now that you're here.
So I'm guessing I find a vibro knife and a blaster pistol and a really cool long jacket that is perfectly fits me, and a helmet, and a med pack, and a communicator and a survival pack and all those everything.
Yep.
Okay, and somehow I find 345 credits that I don't have to share with anyone.
Well, you find enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then you see the door. There's a door there, but there's also
Hey, Qui-Gong, I toss you the lightsaber.
Thank you.
I don't need
Well,
this.
actually, you wouldn't know it's a lightsaber because it's disguised as a flute.
Oh.
You'd just be like, well, this doesn't belong to any of us. I'll go, okay, thank you.
No, I'm tossing you the red one.
Oh, he gave you the red one from the light
This
foil.
one. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You do find your actual lightsaber because it's so unique, actually, that for whatever reason they decided to keep it and study it. And you see a flute over on top of one of the storage containers, and you know that flute.
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn, can you play us some nice escape music?
Yes, he does, and he accidentally activates it, and it goes through his own head.
I like Anvek's suggestion. We also find a couple dirty magazines. Sith's gone wild.
That sounds about appropriate, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look at that. One of these guys had a Pazak deck. I guess I'll keep that.
Yep. So now that it's died down, you can see in this room, off to the north, there was a door there that you've never seen the other side of, but now the door seems to be broken. It's fallen onto the ground.
Okay.
It looks to be a walkway, and you can see the sky out there through some type of glass type substance along this walkway that goes out to perhaps another building. You also know the door to your west there that's closed is the jail cells. You know there's probably one other person in there
We should go
that wasn't in the cells.
We should check on that person.
Yeah, we have to save them.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty. The door is locked, but you do know that they use the computer system in the corner there to open things and deal with stuff like that.
Is it analog or digital?
Very digital.
Then I probably won't be me. Well, it's a KOTOR terminal. They've got all the buttons and everything, and the manual dials to tell you the information. So
it's RF, according to Don't Fluff the Pillows.
Okay.
Scorpion Scoops, the ones asking, we're on YouTube as well. That's why that's the chat that someone else is reading from. I can give
And
the link in the.
yeah, the link's in there
chat.
too in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, there you go. You did it already. Nice.
Qui-Gon, are you good with technical stuff?
I might be. I have artificer's implements. I might be able to.
Don't you
I'm
add
aware of this.
half your proficiency bonus to every skill that you're not proficient in?
No, that's only if you're a bard. Unless you're
No,
saying he has.
I
Oh,
believe
as a guardian?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. He's a
No, but I'm
sentinel. He's a sentinel.
Yes, you are correct. Sorry. But yeah, it's more about your technology skill in this case, whatever your technology skill bonus is.
Maybe you can get that at level
none.
1.
Nothing.
So +0.
Yeah.
Well, I have negative
Yeah,
1, so you're better than me.
You can help him actually, and give him advantage.
I can. Okay. Come on, Qui-Gon. Let's go press a bunch of random buttons.
Yeah. Doot. Yeah.
Well, is this follow the other sort of Star Wars things where if you break the panel, it'll cause the
No,
either
breaking
to
it locks
open or
it.
close depending upon what you want. I mean,
No, if you shoot the panel, it locks it. That's what happens in Star Wars.
We'll do that.
And just hope they don't have blasters.
That is right. That is what happens. Yeah.
okay.
Rookie Weekly. Oh my God. I'm gonna move ahead and just scout the corridor and make sure everything's all clear while they're doing that.
Okay. Go ahead and do a perception. Or no, do it investigation.
Thank you, Greg. Okay, so oh, what wonderful with my.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
15 is not bad. You look around the containers there. You see things like water and other essential items and foodstuffs if you want that. There's a table there with some type of the table you see there. What is that? Octagonal table there is it has a hollow emitter on it, but it's not on right now.
Okay, well, at least I
You
know.
look around, nothing else looks dangerous. You look out onto the platform that goes north there, that goes over a bridge to another building. You can actually walk out there and take a peek. The bridge is completely broken halfway. And the other side has basically created a ramp to the other side. Unfortunately, not on your side. You see wires hanging from the end of it. You look down and it's gaping maybe a 20-foot fall. It's covering maybe a 20-foot fall down to the main floor. You look around. You see in the distance. You're still hearing the sounds of battle out in the distance. You now see what's causing it. You see just kind of a bright light in the sky, and then suddenly it gets closer and closer as it hits the ground. Seems to be some type of bombardment from space. From space.
Sorry, I just read Amvex.
Amvex crazy.
Grand Moff Working.
Greg, I just realized I never actually searched the Sith body except to take his weapon. I'm going to do that next.
Okay. The Sith body, you do find his mask he was wearing. You find his robes that don't seem to be enhanced or anything special. What else does he
The
have?
mask does not radiate with the power of the dark side.
Unfortunately, it does not.
Or fortunately.
What else does he have? You find his light foil.
Yeah, well, we already
He doesn't.
dealt with
Yeah,
that,
you already took that.
Yeah, I got that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can do 2-weapon fighting.
You find a data pad on him, and you find some credits, but you find 50 credits on him.
Okay, well, I'll take the credits for party funds, and hand the data pad off to my allies.
You look off to you see battle going on in the distance. It looks like Republic soldiers are fighting, but you just see the lightsabers of different colors, both sides of the lightsabers. You see troops firing in different directions. You're seeing less and less of the blue and green lightsabers as time goes on.
You know, if we can't get the door open, maybe we cut it open with the lightsaber we just got.
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah, if it's not a blast door, it should be an easy peasy.
You turn to your right, by the way, and on the other side, you see 2 ships there. One seems to be completely destroyed from some blast. It's almost crumbling in 2 pieces. But the ship next to it actually seems pretty pristine and put together. Perhaps roll Roll a piloting or a engineering, either technology or piloting.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, they're both the same. So
actually,
let's
you
go.
wouldn't be able to see it. So
well, I mean,
somehow,
if it's within the range of normal vision, I can still perceive things normally. And
okay,
like
go ahead. And,
the force still exists within solid objects, and I rolled a 17.
Okay. Yeah. Perhaps maybe a scout type ship or something, but strangely enough, you also sense out there that it has a hyperdrive, so it's a decent looking ship, probably Republic.
And it's on the ground?
Yeah, it's on the ground. Its docking ramp is down. Its on ramp, whatever you call the ramp, is down.
Okay, well that's our way out of here.
Go ahead and do for the lightsaber to open the door. Go ahead and just roll an attack.
Okay. Where'd my D20 go? 11.
On the die.
Yep.
So it'll be. Do you have more strength or dex?
I have more dex. I have a plus.
So
2
add your
on
dex. Yeah. So plus 2 from dex, plus 2 from proficiency bonus, 14. It's taking some time. There's still the sounds of battle going on out in the distance, but eventually you can make a hole enough big into this as it just falls forward into the jail cell area. This place goes forward on some type of like grate type floor, and the cells descend down a few steps into cells, so that when you're in the cells, all you can really see is the feet of your captors as they walk by.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it goes on for a while. You do see very New Hope. You see some grates that possibly lead to some type of garbage disposal.
Oh, good.
And then you look through the cells real quick if that's what you want to do, and you see the one you expected. Hold on, I have to go look at the channel point queue. Where's the name? Unnamed NPC. This
Lady Face Slap.
Yes, you see a female Trandoshan there. Is there female Trandoshans?
Yeah, there would be.
Well, yeah, they're not a clone race.
They probably look the same.
You see a female Trandoshan there. You know that she goes by Lady.
It's not Grand Muff Twerkin. We're saving that for the big villain.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so we've met Lady before?
Yeah, Lady seems very low key. Doesn't seem to really care what happens. Just kind of one of those people who just kind of drifts through life, and is just sitting there. You hear an explosion as the room shakes a little bit, and she goes and tries to go back to sleep again.
It's LAYD. You have to have a necessary punctuation in between each section.
Yeah. La D.
Yeah. No.
Lady.
Lady. Lady.
Lady, wake up.
Lady.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here.
I look at this character in the Force. What color is she?
Wait, you're not even in here. You're out on the thing, right?
I thought we all
kind
went
of.
Didn't
you
we
said
all
you
go
went
through together?
outside while we were cutting open
We'll
the door.
resolve the Alani and Kai real quick, and then we'll meet up soon after.
Okay.
As you're looking around.
Okay.
The lady says, whatever, and tries to go back to sleep.
All right, can we deactivate or is the force field deactivated or it's still on?
It seems to be deactivated. The locking mechanism is electrical, and it's Hoity rated us for 14 people. Thank you, Hoity. Check out Hoity.
Thank
Nice.
you, Hoity.
Thank you.
I think I have this set up so I can do Hoity 822. Yeah.
Smokes crack.
There we
Yeah,
go.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you,
Thank
Hoity.
you.
Check out Hoity. He does a lot of suspense horror games, as well as he's very good at Monster Hunter.
Oh, and apparently he wears a frog hat.
And he's wearing his frog hat, I guess. He's very funny, by the way. He's also an actor in Canada somewhere. I know Canada's just one big state, right? There's no provinces or anything. And
It's the second biggest country. You're like, it's somewhere.
somewhere north. Oh, thank you for subscribing, resubscribing for 5 months now, Hoity. Appreciate it a lot.
Hoity!
Hoity is the man. We should make an NPC called Hoity.
We should.
And he entered the giveaway. Ooh. Thank you,
Ooh,
Hoity.
thanks,
It's
Hoity.
for Tales of Monstrosity. A book that
Anthology
and
I'm a
go ahead.
story. It's on Kickstarter right now.
has a bunch of short stories with monsters and fantasy, and well, not all fantasy, but monsters and such. So
And maybe one of them wears a frog hat.
maybe.
Or is a frog.
We also got and an NPC name called Hoity Toity.
Yeah, there we
That's a
go.
good one. That's funny.
So anyway, I appreciate it, Hoity.
Hoity.
For anyone who just came here from Hoity's stream, we're playing Star Wars 5e. It's the very first episode, and they're escaping from a prison. But
I'm gonna pick Lady up and just like throw her over my shoulder and run out with her.
all right, roll in athletics. See how well this goes. This is a freaking Trandoshan, but it is a female
Yeah,
Trandoshan, so maybe not as heavy.
Hefty? Is that what you're saying?
A little bit. I would say it's like a 12 DC.
Oh, that's not good. 7.
You start dragging Lady right up the stairs. Don't. As
Oh,
it goes
she's
up
so
the
much heavier
stairs.
than she looks. Watch your head. Oops,
she
sorry.
goes, fine, I'll go with you. I'll just walk. And you
That's
see,
the spirit.
she gets up, says, "Why can't you just accept things? Always trying to change them." But she'll
You know what?
follow
I
you.
think someone maybe needs a nice slap in the face to get her change your idea. You're right.
Sounds like someone's in the process of falling to the dark side.
Hoity is good at improv, by the way. If you ever want to think
You should be
about,
on our
have
Super
him as a
Geeked Up
guest.
Show, then. Absolutely, I
Yeah.
love it.
If you're into that, Hoity, he has a show called Super Geeked Up. You can find it. I have it right here. YouTube/Super Geeked Up.
Don't be scared, Hoity. We do geeky chat and geek-themed improv comedy every Wednesday. It's fun.
Yeah. What's an example of like a couple of the games you play? If you just like say a
Sure,
few off
one's
the top
called
of your head.
Universal Translator, where like for Star Wars, it'd be perfect. Somebody could talk like Jabba, someone could talk like an Ewok, and then we would translate what they're supposedly saying.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Another one is superhero sound effects, where we're characters like Lady Face Slap or Constipation Man, and we do a scene where people and then other people do the sound effects that are happening in the scene.
Yeah, very funny.
And it's all with a live
yeah, you should
audience
check it out.
making these improv suggestions.
Yep, the audience, the chat gets to decide.
And listeners may thank you, but listen to me. He's one of our very loyal viewers. He put the link in.
Yeah, and the reason Jeff says audience and not just chat like I do is because he actually does it live as well at cons and stuff, right?
That's
So,
true. Yes. Besides
yeah.
here, we do it live before on stage. Yes, in the cons.
Yeah, so if you're interested, Hoity, you should get with Jeff. I can hook you guys up, I think, at some point if you're interested.
Yeah, please do.
Great.
So-
Doing big pimping.
Churning the cheese? No, that's not it. What is it? I can't remember. Whatever. I think I get the Weird Al one and the actual song like mixed up in my head. Nope, I'm thinking Gangster Paradise. I need to stop. Okay, I'm going down a rabbit hole. You are Lady's following you out. At this point, Valis, you meet up, and you would see Lady as well there. You've known Lady as well. You know that she's low-key, just tends to try to accept whatever's happening.
All right.
But yes, what do you do now?
Valis, did you find a way out?
There's a ship. I join you guys. We have a way off the planet if we hurry. The owners of the ship probably aren't with us anymore. We might be wearing all their shit.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hoity. Appreciate it.
Yeah, every follow helps. Yeah, but I don't know if you heard that, Jeff. There was a ship outside. Well, you
Yes.
probably heard me tell it to him originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we need to get moving.
Let's
quickly.
go. I book it towards the ship.
Okay.
Yanking
Well,
Lady
there is
along
a
if she's
bridge
too
there.
slow.
There's a bridge there, a 20-foot fall to the ground from the end of the bridge where it's been cut off and collapsed. There are some wires there that could be live. You're not sure.
I didn't feel like mentioning that part because we would just 20-foot drop and all. There's
What
got to
is-
be another way out of here.
So wait, you mean the ship is on the other side of the broken bridge?
Yeah.
Ooh, Darth Chocolate is our.
Well, I mean. Well, actually, Greg, maybe I didn't understand that correctly. Is the ship at the bottom of the bridge?
Yeah. So
Oh.
the bridge is broken. You're up in the air, and the ship is off quite a few feet out from the bridge on the ground level
Below it.
below it.
Oh, geez. Okay, maybe that is our way out. Actually. Okay.
So are you saying we? So
We might be able to climb
We
down.
can't take the bridge because it's broken all the way. Is that what you're saying?
But we might be able.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if we.
But
can
it's on
climb
the
down,
ground level. If you just climb down, you'd be at the level where the ship
Okay.
is.
Then
Oh,
that is
exactly.
how we want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you gonna go about it?
Okay. Well. Qui-Gon, if you're the more tech oriented, maybe you can determine if the wires are live
Plus zero.
or
Well, I
Well,
think
you
if
got-
they're sparking, they're alive.
well, he's got at least a +1, but we also need to cut
No,
the
he's-
power to the wires without.
Wait,
without-
there's wires on the ground.
well, no,
There's
well, no,
wires hanging all over the end of the bridge,
yeah, we might be able to climb
Well,
down the wires.
and the sides of the
Can't I
bridge.
just
I
take-
mentioned it
Can't
quickly,
just
but I
lightsaber
didn't
and
explain it.
Slice through the end of the bridge where the wires are, so that they all kind of fall. And
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyways. You easily take out the saber and shoop right across the wires, and they fall. You do see the electrical discharge of them kind of go rock up and down your saber. But you know what? Lightsabers stop electrical power. So
Wait. If we just cut the wires, then how are we climbing down?
Well, wait, it's 20 feet. You said right?
yeah, it's 20 feet.
That's not that much.
No.
Enough.
Well,
So the
I
way
recovered-
falling
I
works.
I've recovered
Sorry,
all my
it's
items, right?
yeah. You got all your
Do we have?
items.
Does anybody have rope?
Yeah, I got 50 feet for with a fiber cord in my.
There you go.
Okay, then,
All right.
then we're good. I might have fiber cord as well. Did I get fiber
Yeah.
cord?
You can find a place to tie it off easy enough.
I've got
and
50
you-
feet of cord as well. Okay. All right.
There you go. You can find a place to tie it off easy enough, and you just slide down the fiber cable.
Actually, I say if we got 50 feet, we loop it, and then we slide down the 2 pieces, then we can pull our rope back, and we don't lose anything.
Okay, yeah, what he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Done.
I was in my mind. I was thinking, should he roll a survival? Nah. But yeah, easy enough. You do that. You get your rope back. You can see the ship out. It's about 60 feet away from the ground where you are. The boarding ramp. That's what it was. The name I was looking for. The boarding ramp is open on the ship. And thank you for following.
Thank you.
Oh God.
Oh,
wait.
Canavete. Oh, Canavete.
Okanavete Films.
That's all right. You got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I already
well,
know a channel point for Jeff. Oh damn.
Oh, yeah, you
Okay.
do.
It's gonna be get Elani to talk about a funny accent she heard.
Perfect. Love it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
All right, so we're in the ship now. Are we at the ship?
You're at the ship. The boarding ramp is down on the
I'm
bottom of
done.
the ship.
I'm going to use my
Okay.
powers to see if there's anybody alive in the ship.
Oh, use your power. Roll perception.
Well,
Force
I would-
based perception. So you
okay,
get
within,
advantage.
within 30 feet. Christ, it's a cockeye. Oh, natural 20.
Okay, easy enough. You quickly take a quick glance. You don't see any force based people.
No animals. No
animals.
No xenomorphs.
No xenomorphs.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
we're clear. Let's go.
All
Alrighty.
right.
Okay,
Let's go,
pile
lady.
on.
Who has the
Ah.
highest the highest
Does anybody know how
intellect
to fly a
modifier?
ship?
Well, wait. Who has the highest intellect modifier? I've got a +1.
Oh, I got 0.
You should have been doing the tech rolls. What the heck?
Well, he can't. He can't see tech unless
Well,
he has a special data pad.
I can't see something. I can see some things and not
Yeah.
others. Jeff, what's your intellect?
-1.
Shit. Okay, I'm the pilot. All right.
Lady
I'm
will
gonna-
say, I guess I used to be a pilot.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
Jesus.
I'm going to shove her into the chair.
No, the apathetic one is flying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go for it, lady. Get us out of here.
Oh,
She,
shit.
fine.
Let
And she
AD.
starts just like pounding the keys, just letting her hand weight hit the keys, and then you suddenly hear as the ship turns on. You hear as the boarding ramp closes, and you hear the thruster start going off as it starts ascending into the air.
Okay. Do we have turrets on this thing?
Not that you can see.
not.
It looks to be a
Scout ship,
long-range
right?
scouting ship, just to
Okay.
take people to find things and get out.
Okay.
You see the red planet you're on, different building modules as it descends into the distance. You see a war that the Republic is probably losing at this point. It goes red. You go through some weird clouds. The entire ground here looks completely dry. Eventually it fades to black as you get into space.
Oh god, are we on Korriban?
It looks a bit like that, but it's not Korriban. You would know.
Yeah, I would think so. Be red for
Yeah.
2 reasons.
Lady
So
says
we didn't know what planet we were on, right?
Yeah. No, I don't
no.
think so.
You guys can do a lore if you want to try to figure out what planet this is. It is not
Yeah.
an easy one. You can also, if you're Kwai, can do a lore on who was your captors.
I have a 14.
Okay, I will.
I
will
have
do
a
that.
17.
Okay.
Another 1.
Oh my god.
Not sure. I think Woody might know just because he's played the games, but this is Elani. You've actually heard of this planet. It's a moon. You didn't know it was settled, but it looks just like this, called Omnicron.
Oh yeah, it's in like one of the books in our library in the monastery. Before the Sith took me away for reading the books about them that they didn't like.
Oh, remember you do have rerolls.
Oh yeah,
If you wanted.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but you could save it for a really important one if you want.
You know,
I
the
think
name
it's-
is very familiar, but I can't quite place it.
Omnicron.
Omicron.
Qui-Gon Jinn does have one reroll if you wanted to use it, but you can also save it.
I think I'm going to save it until for a more life-saving
Pressing.
situation.
Yeah.
Do the rerolls only count for this session?
No. They carry on forever.
Okay.
In fact, I still say, "Oh, thank you, Poohman Redux for 2 months ago," when it happens.
Nice.
So it goes to black. You see a space battle now that's occurring. It looks like some type capital ship has been torn apart. Lady says, "So I guess there's a problem, but what is? We'll just do what we can. We don't have enough hyperspace fuel to get very far." But
well, anywhere's better than there.
yeah, all right. I'm going to the one planet with a dock that's in range. At that point,
By the way, can I
Go
say
ahead.
I'm doing a rest during this trip?
yeah.
Like get up my
At this point, another ship comes from the planet, and it's getting close to yours, but you don't see any weapons on it. Do a perception check. Everybody can.
Uh,
Ooh, let's see.
I got a 15.
15-2 as well.
Okay.
20 modified.
20.
Wow.
The Valis and Kwai, you can actually see through the window of the ship at the pilot. It looks like black robes with some gold stuff.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
Alani, you see it much more clearly. You see a familiar mass that's been tormenting you for weeks at this point. And you can all hear in your heads this faint fear. But then it goes into hyperspace.
Ah, it was that jerk who tortured us.
Yes, the arch enemy that we will fight later.
It was Grand Muff twerking.
Oh my god. That's funny.
That's
But
canon.
anyways.
I'm writing that down.
As suddenly you hear Lady, I finished the calculations. I guess we won't die today. As you see the stars fly at you in lines. And you arrive. Go ahead.
I had no
All right.
idea we were actually playing Hitchhiker's Guide.
And Is it the whale? Isn't it, or something?
No,
like
no,
the whale.
the robot was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the eventually your destination is Rishi, the only space dock in that's where you have enough fuel to get to, and you will have. It will take a day to get there, so you will have enough to get a long rest.
Does that give
big
you full
is,
hit
is
points
this
back?
ship? Like,
Yep.
do we
Or
have?
do I roll?
No, you get them all back. There's actually a.
Yeah,
I think there's a way to do a long rest.
There is.
Yeah.
Actually, I already saw it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually.
Yeah.
So
The
is it
spaceship
ship-
is not that big. You imagine it might be able to have like a crew of 3 and a passengers of maybe 8, semi comfortably.
So we're in a runabout.
Yeah, it's about as small as a ship can be and still have a hyperdrive. No, that's not true. They can make very small ships have hyperdrives, but
Because X-wings have
it's-
hyperdrives.
yeah. But it's
not-
like a 3 or 4 room ship.
Not in this time period though. Starfighters could not.
Yeah, but I
they
mean, in
didn't,
later
but-
later lore.
Yeah.
But there were
So-
still smaller ships than this, even in the older lore that had hyperdrives, I believe. But
Yeah.
not many. They were rare. But anyways, it looks like a basic scout ship. But we will
Okay.
pick up there next time because it is 12.
Okay.
Ooh, what will happen next?
Next time on
me go ahead
Risky
and-
Rishii Business.
Yes. And now we see why it's named. Well, kind of. Big. Why it's named. Risky Rishii Business is the name of this campaign. For the next while, it'll take place on Rishi.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, is it gonna be like the movie Risky Business? Or are we gonna have like get a house
I've
and
never
have
saw it.
prostitutes work out of it?
That might be what our Trandoshan is.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Yeah.
Oh, lady. Uh-oh.
No, but there could be some prostitutes involved. But yeah,
So-
stay tuned for next time. Go ahead, Woody.
Oh, Chaz. So I've got a template I use for my character sheet. If you send me your details, I can actually fill it out for you and get you a little bit better equipped for playing next time. If that make it easier for you.
We can talk about that after, but you should be able to
Yeah,
use
because
Star Wars
I
5e,
use-
which I think you used. Yeah.
Yeah, I use the character generator thing that fills in everything automatically.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
So it should be fine. But I'll say it once again, though. There is a giveaway going. And now's your last chance. If you do !enter, !ENTER, enter, you can win a book that has one of Jeff's short stories in it. It's being produced now. It has a Kickstarter, but the Kickstarter is funded, so check that out. And put that into the chat and maybe win a book.
Thanks to Greg for doing that.
Yeah, and we're gonna see what we can do. Just to mention it, for Cyber Symbiosis, he also has a Kickstarter going.
Yes, I do.
So we'll see what we can do. But let me make sure this actually still works. Cyber Symbiosis.
Oh my god.
Yes, it does. So go check out that Kickstarter. You can also just search Cyber Symbiosis on Kickstarter.
It looks like somebody may have upped their pledge during the show.
Nice.
Excellent.
I still have 25 backers, but I suddenly have more money.
That's nice.
Yeah, can't complain about that.
But
Okay.
real quick, his graphic novel is it's a graphic novel taking place in a cyberpunk type universe, and he's also making a game system for the same universe that will come out next year. You estimate at this point?
We're shooting for spring.
Spring. Okay.
So yeah,
and
we'll
it'll all
see how that goes.
use the same lore as his graphic novels, and his rule book will
Yes.
use the same lore. So, and it's based on 5e. So
Yes, and
pretty cool.
the graphic novel has the 5e content for the main characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just going to grab what Jeff just put there and put it to both chats, just so it's on both.
Oh, thank you. And I just checked, and we're only $9 away from our second stretch goal. So people are going to get a bunch of extra stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. So support them. They're indie developers and writers and stuff.
Please.
And thank you so much for watching, everybody. Our session 1 here, first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'll see everybody later next time. Actually, before you go, I am going to raid someone because that's what a respectable Twitch person does.
Yes.
Okay, where are we going?
For those who don't know, raiding is a way that you can send your current chat to another channel to get exposure to them. We have some friends that we kind of work with I'm gonna send you guys
Wait,
to.
I think we should go to Grand
Go ahead.
Muff Twerkins channel.
I wish he had a channel. I'm gonna send you to. I guess I don't have any D&D ones on right now, so I'm gonna send you to Shagsworth. He's playing Call of Duty. Just say hi. Say from Art of the Roll. Make fun of his beard, maybe, and yeah, just leave it at that. So, thank you for joining,
Bye.
and we shall see you.
Oh my
Next
God,
time.
that can't be the name of our ship, the Muff Marauder.
Yes, it is.